Namaste. Very, very uh, happy Diwali to all of you. This light of truth, light of God is ready to come out of our being and ready to light up our candle of the heart. I pray to my Guru, to my Lord, that He help and guide all of us to allow, so that we can allow this light of truth, this lamp of our heart, and be in alignment with that divine light of God, that it lights up in such a way that forever it remains illuminated, burning by the light of God. There is no going back for it. I pray that my Guru, God, helped in such a way to all of us. Thank you. Happy Diwali. It's a very special day also, Diwali day. It's a very special satsang, Diwali satsang. So I don't know really what to share. If anybody can help me a little bit by sharing something like this, then we can maybe continue together. Anna, you want to say something?
Gee, I liked your wish so much. I want to read it out, please. It's just a repetition of what you said, but it's just so full of light and so appropriate for it. Just I receive it in my heart. Let's light the lamp of our soul in this body. Let's align our body to the light of this lamp, and the light of truth starts emanating out of ourself, and our life becomes a festival of light. Thank you so much, Ji. I receive this deeply.
Thank you, thank you. It's very beautiful that you connect to it, and let me just share a little bit more, extend this explanation a little bit more. Then once this light start emanating, what does it mean that life becomes a festival of light? It means basically that everything, the body, mind, life situations, interactions, and everything becomes like a material. Light of truth enters into it and explodes in a very beautiful way, like bringing out more joy, truth, beauty in life, in every interaction with everything and everyone. No? This is the next step. What happens? And it's the very purpose of it. It's not for anybody. The light is happy to be expressed through every interaction into everything: body, mind, thoughts, feelings, emotions, breathing, everything, every look, everywhere. It's not really that as an individual, we think that my success of life is to be successful in this way or that way. That may be okay for that context, but as a soul, this is the success of soul or success of life. That the soul, which is the light of God only, start expressing itself through everything that it does. No? Then only the life becomes the festival of light. No? Like as if you, the soul, is holding back for so long without knowing, not living, as if you, the soul, is holding back for so long without knowing, and slowly you open up, like you courage, you feel courage, and you start opening up. That no, it's all right to be myself. No? It's like the first time we have courage for this is meditation, satsang, dhyan, and satsang. That in satsang, in dhyan, we just allow ourselves that okay, let me be what I am, truly, no, that soul. Then slowly we will allow that to be in our life also, that I will remain as I am while doing anything and everything. Like no compromise, no going back, no closing down or shrinking back or anything like this. As a person, we may think that I will be very bold person and I will do very different kind of personal expressions. Not really. It's not about that. It's about in the core of the soul, as if soul is kind of compressing itself, not letting itself relax or open up or express its light. No? It's about that. And the expressions may still remain very simple and same. Somebody who is very humble may continue being humble maybe. Or somebody, in a certain way, it may continue. But now things are different. And the more light of truth, more light of God is experienced in the expressions, in the experience of life, the more we experience the oneness of life, unity with God, while we are experiencing the life activity, the expression, the interaction. No? It is just that that light is less, that we experience duality. When that light increases, the duality is not experienced as much or not experienced at all. Multiplicity is experienced. Duality is experienced in a very different way. No? Like I used to feel like this and share like this, that in the ego state we may believe that we see other people, or we don't actually. We are the center, we are the only real, and there is a circle of my. In this circle, whoever exists is more real for us in the sense of not as real as we are, but they are more like a shadows which have some colors also. And anything which is outside of that, they are just shadows or they just don't exist almost for us. Only when we start coming to the truth of who we are, that others start existing again, once again. Now I exist, you also exist at the same time, and I'm comfortable with it. And so much comfortable that I naturally, without knowing why, start feeling love for you. Like, don't know why, but I feel love for you. This is where the experience of God begins. Experience of God does not begin without experiencing love. Experiencing the light of truth, experiencing the truth of being, is the purest experience of truth, maybe, of the individual soul. But God begins where me and you are there, and yet the conflict is not there. Only love, only love is there. You see what I mean? Like a unity is experienced here. So thank you. This is I felt like sharing. Thank you.
Pranam Rajee. Um, um, I'm very grateful for this Diwali satsang. And from when I met you and to this day of Diwali, I can see so much of mm, like now I can say that there is a newness that kept happening, but I didn't notice till I came to this point again in a Diwali meeting. Like earlier, I used to go completely too excited and about Diwali. But today I was very excited that there is Satsang on Diwali. So it was a very different feeling. And thank you so much for this. Rajee, um, um, so um, the you mentioned about my observation about this time of generally I find that during this season of festivals we um, we tend to slow down and everything seems to be calmer and like it feels as if slowing down is allowed in general during this season of and at the same time you mentioned about how um, about the explosion and about the fire, and this is also a season of festivities, and I often find myself in a state where there is this paradox of joy, the festivity, and a silence that happens around this same time of festivities. So my feeling was my question is that you spoke about love, and to me it sounds more like it is that cool fire, and I felt that it also has the quality of silence to it. So I wanted to ask if there is something that they are related in some way, love and silence.
Love and silence are related. Actually, ultimately, silence is an experience. Silence is an experience, no? And or it is a declaration like any other experience, no? So, I can correlate with it in this way that activities of life are like waves. Celebration, movement is like waves, and silence is like the stillness of the ocean, which is supporting and originating the waves, the movement, no, like this. So in this way we can say, but I cannot say that silence or stillness is more love than the movement, the waves. No? All of it is love for me. That's what I mean. The very declaration of love is that let us remove divisions. Let us not choose silence over movement. You know, serve grahan or like serve sweekar. Like accepting, not accepting. Accepting looks like an ugly word to me. Not accepting, embracing joyfully everything. No? That what is love. This what you are saying. I don't know if this is the same thing you are talking about, but in our natural state we are full of love. And this love enables us to be as quiet, as silent as we can be whenever we want to, or under the hood anyway we are always silent also. But it allows us to be as active as we can be also at the same time. No? So this is the thing. I'm not talking about that kind of personal love. I'm not even talking about a spiritual love that we know of generally. I'm talking about something else right now. I hope that you can feel or like this. It's a magic. It's more like a mystery that is lived. Nobody can own it, but many allow it to own them. This is what is called surrender. Surrender is nothing but invitation to love, that hey love, own me. I am ready to be owned by you. No? This is what is surrender. Surrender to God is, hey God, own me. I am ready to be owned by you. No? This is what is surrender. Like this. Because in love there is nobody else there. In this love there is nobody else there who can think about it, whether silence is love or activity is love. You see what I mean? So it's a different thing, I feel. So this is the maximum I can say about what you are saying. We may think that we need to do different things in life to attain different results. No. Actually, basic facilities, basic abilities, basic opportunities are same as given to everybody. It is just about how differently we use them. Just about that. So love is available for everyone, but not the same love for everyone in a way, because of the depth. There is a difference in the depth of love. There is a love which is completely owned by an individual person, and there is a love which owns this person completely also. And in between these two are different stages where we find ourselves to be, where we are, where we want to be, like. So this is the thing. So thank you, thank you. Yeah, Deepa, you want to say something?
Namaste Rajee.
No,
Namaste Rajee.
no.
Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali.
I'm in Rishikesh,
Oh, how nice.
enjoying here. And last year you mentioned about not focusing on the thoughts itself, but understanding where they're coming from. And you also mentioned that something that which actually can enter inside you is giving you an opportunity to work on yourself, because something is there already inside you, and the energy that enters inside you gives you an opportunity to work on it, right?
You're trying to remember. Because I'm feeling so like a different state of being right now that probably not easy to remember. But if you say a few more words, chances are that it will come back.
So, I questioned you that how energy is entering inside us and how it is affecting us. Then you said that only something that is already inside you can enter inside you.
Can invite something from outside.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So it's okay. As per my discovery of or experience is that it is giving you an opportunity to work on what is not healed yet.
But is not healed yet.
Yes, or what is still triggering that it is troubling you.
Yeah.
Is
Correct.
it the right
Yes,
approach?
yes. It is true. Approach we come to that, but it is true. It is true. So uh, our present state of energy is more of a opportunity for us, and also like an energetic magnet which is going to attract similar type of energy, similar in the sense of not like same to keep us in that way, but not, but maybe uh, like there is something central about it, about our energies and our destiny of our energies and what they attract. That central is our central desire. What do we want? Which is connected to our knowledge of who we are or our interest in truth also, evolution also, no? Like this. So that central desire or longing is deciding that what should happen to your present state of energy. Shall they grow, become better, so that you can become a better person, become better individual, more successful individual, like this. And in this case, energies from outside will come for that purpose. And there is a possibility, and I see in many of you is already present, that you are interested in truth more now. That I am interested in truth more than anything else. And now the same energies will also be challenged, and that too from outside only, mostly, but for a different purpose. Now that central desire will guide them, like that longing will guide them in some way to utilize, to have that meeting of the internal and external energy in such a way that the internal energy comes into a more right alignment with the longing, with the purpose, with the central desire that we have. So that's why it's very important to be centrally clear about what we want to attain in this life, because that's governing actually so many things we have no idea about. So these were the two aspects, no? Like as if your longing start taking over your energies now in a way, Like longing will use the energies, not that energies will use you in a way, like this. So that's why it's very valuable to come in alignment or in contact at least with our longing. It's not something bad really, because it may look like, oh my God, what will happen to my practical life now, practical goals of life now. Like, is it really a good idea to blindly pursue the goals of practical life and then at the end look like a fool like everybody else, every other person? Is it a good idea? Not really. But also, it's not a good idea to give up. No. So what can be done? Come in contact with your longing. Don't give up your practical life, personal life. No, don't give up your. But let it be aligned with the longing, so that you really attain what brings happiness in your life, lasting happiness. Even temporary attainments of life can bring much more lasting happiness than they are bringing right now, because we are doing a lot of rework continuously. We are trying continuously, trying this, trying that, trying this, trying that, and that ends here as soon as you connect with your longing. Now you somehow start sensing that no, this is not good for me clearly, and this is good for me clearly, like this. Even if you are not clear what exactly you will get out of it. So even our desires get aligned to the longing, and very nicely our practical life get a balance in a way, centeredness in a way, from the core of our being also. What do you feel?
You also answered those questions which I didn't even ask. Thank
We
you.
are doing very well, especially for a celebration day like Diwali. I think it's just your openness also, because these are very open conversation. They are not really pre-decided conversation. No? It's just as much as you are open, that much potential they have. No, I have no preconceived outlook towards anything here. No, you are if also open. Let's see. No, and we are not deciding anything anyway. We are just looking. No, which is an amazing thing. Just let's have a look and then see whatever happens, happen. If you want to do something, do something. Don't want to do something, don't do something. But looking, being clear is so beautiful. So in one sense, neither our practical life is a challenge, nor our longing. It is their disconnection. There is something between the two which has to be removed. Like they have to meet somehow, like this. Then that life which begins is amazing. It's a multi-dimensional life now. We start connecting to the source of life, our truth of who we are also more and more. While living the practical life, very, very rich life, rich practical life, like not avoiding anything, not running away from anything, not, It's like if you meet a lotus flower, no, you will obviously feel very happy or not. But if you meet a lotus flower in the process, in between the process, let's say you meet the lotus flower like mud, you'll feel, oh, I don't want this. I never want to experience lotus flower. You will feel like this. When our layers are connected well with each other, then they meet the mud, and we meet the lotus. No? This is the thing. And that's why we never feel like, oh, what is this? But we don't run away from anything now anymore because they handle the lower energies, or you can say grosser energies, for us while we are sitting nicely in our fragrant room of being, of our heart, nicely, like, okay. But all that work has to happen slowly. Remember, it's not like all of a sudden everything will happen. So thank you. I think it's very good.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Happy Diwali again.
Happy Diwali. Very, very nice. This is a really nice Happy Diwali. It is that same light of truth present, here, guiding us right now. That hey, this can be also seen today. Oh, this is also nice. As they say, that I'm as a teacher, I'm more like a catalyst. Like with me, you are able to get best out of you. And that's my focus also. Like I try my best that I don't try to give you advice or no, it must come from you. Like from you it must come. No? So we succeeded very nicely. Thank you. Uma, you want to say something?
Yes, see. Thank you for sharing this beautiful satsang, this celebration of light and love and bliss. It
Yeah.
already started with so much bliss and so much pure living. I am continuously dipped in it, yet feeling to talk to you also.
Yeah, it's very, very nice.
Yes, see. Happy Diwali.
Oh, happy Diwali, happy Diwali. Uma, as we know more clearly now that we cannot get any real guidance from anywhere else through the mind or through the individual person state, really, for living a wonderful life, for happiness of life, for light of life, light of truth also, except from inside. And that inside is what I call longing. It is like a central place which connects us to the truth of who we are in one sense and guide us like okay, what to do now, no? Because truly nobody knows really what to do. Only God knows, no? But we are just struggling in the belief of sense of doer or in the belief that I know what to do. And that is where we are hitting or hurting and getting hurt. You see what I mean? And that's where life is not joyful. Life is not like an amazing life. It's like, what is a person basically? I was talking about that person state. This is that person state where we are just struggling. and not coming in contact with this simple thing. But once we come in contact with this, a daily normal daily life activities become divine, become spiritual in one sense, become so useful in another. Like you are learning the art of kind of breaking the atoms of energy, atoms of life now, and getting that more energy and love and light into in everything that we do. It's like an art we learn. No? Your basics are very simple, always simple. Don't We don't need to really learn so many things. We just need to learn few things very well, no? Like this. One of them is connecting to our longing, no? So that we remain centered always. We can never be lost now. We can never lean too much also. This connection with our longing will not let us lean on any side because we are in the field of duality. We are in the field of interrelated opposites inside us, no? Happiness, unhappiness, negative, positive. That connection will never let us get engaged or involved or caught up in anything. Like it will just keep bringing us always here, no? Like this, which is a great attainment because the life guidance is coming from inside. That guidance knows how to decode, how to unlock, how to unfold, how to approach, and how to respond to life today, right now. No? It's like this really. We are just doing trial and error as a person. The real guidance is here. And why contemplation is very useful, or clarity at the mind level is very useful, because so that we can see that no, I don't really know. Like because we live in the hope in the mind that one day I will succeed. It is mainly because of lack of clarity, lack of awareness at the mind level, that the belief lives in us. That one day, one part of my mind will be able to tell me that this is the way to live life, this is the way to do things and attain happiness in life. And if we can be more conscious, it can be very fast and very easily revealed that no, I'm not really going to know any day, ever. Because we see the mechanism of mind. Like, is there any original knowledge in the mind? Think about it right now. Anyone, everyone can check. There is none. There is no original knowledge in the mind, ever. It's all collective. It's all hear and say. It's all what I said, you said, what they said, that said. It's all that only. How can you trust that? Or maybe have a look at life, people. Something else needs to be trusted. This cannot be trusted really. So thank you. But it is all evolution. Initially, every soul believes that I can do get happiness in life through thinking about things in the mind, no? Which is nothing but borrowing the knowledge from others also who were also thinking in the similar way. Not knowingly, we don't borrow knowingly, but unknowingly. So is there any knowledge inside the mind which is not borrowed? That knowledge is intelligence. That is wisdom. No? That is what is the seed of stable clarity. No? We have to open it. It will become a flower in the mind. And so powerful, so clear, so stable. We will not live in suspicions, doubts that maybe. There are no maybes now. Once this flower of stable clarity opens up in the mind, there are no maybes. Like you for sure know things always, always, not sometime. It is all connected to the light of truth only. It is all connected to the truth of being only. It is all connected to the soul that we are only. No, it's nothing special really. It's just a different way and a day of expressing it in the joy of togetherness. Thank you, Ji. Thank you. Anything else you can say?
Thank you so much. And I today I sense this longing is what you shared, that Kasturi. Eh, and it has its like so beautiful fragrance, and but I can sense this fragrance when I am not interested in any other outer uh, this opposite zone. And once if I sense this, then I cannot remain away from it. It is just continuously pulling me
Yeah.
towards it.
Yeah. One very interesting thing I noticed just now when you were talking, that there is this field of truth, not field of truth, but you can say there is this field of being where we experience truth or true light is present. No? Then there is this field of mind or ego. In this field of mind and ego, there are many things always. Like the opposite is there. Like what is opposite? Basically, we can call it shadow. So in the light of mind, always shadow happens. No? In the light of truth, shadow never happens. That's why the other is never there. The opposite is never there. Life is a harmonious wholeness. None of it is opposite of anything else or fighting with anything else. It's just complementing, supporting. You know, so in the light of truth, it is found that life is a harmonious wholeness, harmonious oneness, like a loving oneness. Harmonious oneness is like a loving oneness, no? Loving oneness of things, people, beings, no? In the mind, there are things which are opposite of each other. Like this is what is shadow, no? So mind is the field of shadow, no? And when we go too deep in the darkness of mind, this is what probably is called the valley of shadows, where we feel so much fear and all of that. And none of it is real. But we generally feel that the opposite, the shadow is not real, this one is real. No, this one is also not real. Both, the shadow and this one, both are not real. This is something that has to be seen. If we don't see this, we'll keep holding on to the one as real and another as unreal. In the mind, both are unreal. They are just a reflection. And when the angle changes, when the mirror changes, it creates two different kind of reflections which look like opposite of each other. Turn towards that whose reflection it is, and you will find the truth of it. No? Where you will not really feel the shadow or opposite of it, because that their light of truth is there. No? Light of truth means light of God. The love of God for us is that light. No? We are children of God. I feel really we are little souls for God, and God is nourishing us and ready to nourish us in every way, guide us in every way. No? We just need to allow. We just need to let go of our stubbornness little bit, I feel. Anna, Uma, what do you feel? Are you stubborn or not?
I I am not feeling any interest to be stubborn.
Yeah, so how nice, how nice. I think as if there is a time for every one of us to play in this field of mind, in the field where shadow happens, and then when we start suffering, we want to go home, meaning come to the light of truth, where shadow doesn't happen. When shadow doesn't happen, there is no question of what is this, what is that, who is this, who is that. There is no who, what, opposite or anything. So field of mm, light of God is also known as the life of uh, field of isness, or what also called existence. Existence means something which just is, has many things together. No? Not opposite of anything. Anything is not opposite of anything else. It's just complementing. It has a place. It has a region to be there. We just have to find our place in our region. And for that, I feel we should connect to the longing so that we can also, everybody is playing, existence is playing, enjoying, and we are not. We can also connect to your longing, and you will know your role, your play. You will know your, like basically game. What is my game? And everybody has to play this game. Nobody can quit the game also. This is the helplessness in a divine way. It's a beautiful helplessness. We are prisoners of love of God. That's why joy and happiness is truly possible. All other things we have to think about. Are they really possible or not? Like there could be more imaginations or desires coming from the sense of suffocation and longing, suffering. That we want this. Happiness, joy is natural. It's natural. It should be every day like this. Every day happy. Every day joyful. It should be like this. It is possible also. Because neither we are free nor we are bound. We are just connected to the roots of God through the longing. Let us get that nourishment so you feel so happy and strong, not weak, confused. No? So good. Thank you. Thank you.
Namaste, Rajee. Wish you a very happy Diwali.
Same to you. Same to you. Thank you.
I'm
Happy
so
Diwali.
blessed and grateful to be here. Thank you for showering this love on us. And Rajee, like I always feel, it's such a strong connect. Whatever I'm thinking, feeling, you actually talk about it. When you were sharing, I was just thinking, why is universe playing with us? And I was actually thinking that I'll ask Rajee, why is universe playing with us? We are playing, and somewhere I had read that you are universe who's experiencing itself through you. I'm like, oh wow. And that means universe is playing, and how are we playing in all of this? We are like trying to, find that joy and all. And you just spoke about it. So it's like I say, you read my mind always. And yeah, thank you so much for being there. I mean, I feel so blessed in my life. I have you, your strength, your love, your blessings. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a one thing really. It's not like I'm able to know or like this. It's a one thing actually. When we are in sync, it happens. Maybe you are a little more fast and advanced that you are able to think what I am going to say. No? It's a one thing really. About this game, this divine game God is playing. It's a game in the making in a way, in the playing. It's not really dead. It's not going to be tomorrow also. It's alive right now. It's just about participating or resisting to it. Just about that. Those who participate, they start flowering. Those who don't, they become more closed or like a stone and resist to it. There's a play for, there's a role for them also, for that kind of state of souls or portion of life also, and that would be put in that area. No? And one day they will flower also, I'm sure. But if you are feeling that connection with this aliveness called God, no? Allow this, and it will guide you from inside. And it is just going to guide you to open up more to the joy that life is, to the truth that you are, or the God is. No? Our truth is God actually. When it is not fully open, it looks like I am a soul. No? When it is very closed, it looks like I'm a person, I'm a doer, no? Like this. So it's just about not resisting to the flow, to the will of God. But then, because of living in the mind, we are very confused also. What to do, what not to do. And for that, we have this kind of environment of dhyan, satsang, to connect to the core of our being, so that we start getting the guidance and sense of direction. It's all very, very good. Thank you. Remember, whenever you have doubt, whether this is true or that is true, none of it is true, remember. None of them is true. Both of them can be left now very easily. Just leave both of them whenever you feel two are there and there is a confusion about which one is true. Because none of them is true. There is a core of them, a root of them, which might be true if it is the last root. If it doesn't have any two in it anymore. Like that. So there are no confusion in truth. All the confusions are in the mind, where we have the most accurate guess. Mind has guessed most accurately. Is this truth? You can simply say, no, it's not really. Guesswork cannot take us to truth. Living of it can. Living of it, like living, huh? Like, okay. But we are so attached to the mind also in a way that we think that mind is such a power. What are you saying? How can I not think about truth? No, nobody have ever succeeded in thinking about truth accurately, so accurately that we can live it. It is not about accuracy, it's about the method, the format. The format of mind is different. It needs a format of heart to live the truth, not format of mind. Format of mind is good enough to know that this is not the format in which truth can be lived. That's how mind is used to be free from mind. A thorn is used to remove the thorn, previous thorn, like this. Use it like this, then live the truth. You feel so happy. And this happiness is doesn't have a doubt. Like you don't have a doubt. Am I really happy? No, you know you are happy and you have no doubt. Then, are you really happy or no? You will say, actually, I am happy. You see what I mean? So in the mind, we have all these kind of things. Am I happy? Am I not happy? Is it real happiness? Is it not? In the heart, you don't have any such things. It's a unity of wisdom, unity of experiencer, unity of experiencing. It's one thing. Very clear, always clear. So thank you. Very, very nice to meet you and connect like this. Thank you. Because our starting point will always be mind, thinking, discussion and everything like this. And we are able to come to this living of truth now, which I see clearly in you in this moment. It's very, very good. It requires you to be here more, to be kind of, dropped out of mind in a way, Like that. Thank you, beloved. Very, very nice. Very, very good. Manu, you want to say something?
Namaste ji.
Namaste.
Ji, on this occasion of Diwali, thank you so much ji for introducing us to light of truth. Thank you ji.
Thank you, thank you. Very, very nice. Light of truth cannot be recognized by learning in the mind that, hey, this is light of truth. And when the light of truth will be there, then I will recognize it. No, it can never be done like that. In the mind, we can only learn what is not light of truth. Light of truth gives its own introduction to everyone. It introduces itself to everyone. And we know that time, yes, it is light of truth. And I also know actually when you are speaking through your vibration that, that's true. Like that vibration of truth is there. No? Not that, okay, yeah, you are right, these are the symptoms. No symptom. It's just the pure alive vibration of truth right now. No? Very nice. Discussion is for the mind, not for truth. When the thirst is there, water is there, what discussion? And water is always there, by the way, for which we are thirsty. Not only in satsang. Not only in satsang. We just maybe need to learn the art of opening our eyes. How to open my eyes so I can see the water. May sound very small thing, but it is really very big thing to open our eyes. So thank you, it's very nice.
Thank you so much.
Light of Truth somehow begins in a way. It's an introduction or introducing to us. But it doesn't end actually. We end. It doesn't. It just remains after that. But there is no I left. There is no you left after that at a certain point. Only the, and then its full glory, its full truth is revealed that it is the light of God actually. Light of Truth is light of God actually. Love of God. Love of God. You know. And inside our body, mind, energies, mind and energies are in such a personal state that they register to this light. They will give a space for it, let's say, once a day or a little bit of a day, not whole day, once a week or something, not whole day. What do we do rest of the day? What do we do for the rest of the week? Like this. And then slowly it will be given full space, and then that sense of individual person or even the sense of soul is not there. It was just that light was less. So in this instrument of body mind, when the light of truth is less, then the sense of I is there, is strongly there. When the light of truth is very, very less, then the sense of I am the doer is very strong also. When the light of truth is sufficient, there is no such thing. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
So, Manu, Deepavali is like this. No? This is what is Deepavali, actually, for me. Like we are turning towards the light of God, turning towards our longing, turning towards our soul, turning towards our purpose of life, real purpose of life. That, hey, let me be the cracker. Oh Lord, crack me. Fire me up. Like, fire me up. Fire my life fully. And it's a very, in one sense, illogical trust that happens when we are in the heart, in the longing. Very illogical trust happens that you just simply feel, yes, it's totally fine for me to trust this thing. Illogical, not in the sense of we don't understand or can put it into a logical sequence, but in the sense that somehow you don't know it, but you trust it more than you know anything. This is what I mean. You trust it more than you know anything else. Like this. And if it is not like this, it is mainly the course. There is a process, a course of mind which we have not finished yet. Let us finish that. That's called clarity. Stable clarity is that course that we need to finish at the mind level. Once that is finished, there is nothing there to there are no hooks left there anymore for the soul. They are not there anymore. Thank you. Very, very good. Miriam, you want to say something?
Yes, Rajee, I want to sing along in this beautiful Diwali light song, and happy Diwali and happy light. And I feel so much that earlier the light and happiness, and for that matter God, was like outside there, like somewhere there, and I tried to in the darkness in between, I try to stumble there to reach the light, and I feel I got kind of beamed to the light. That was the first step, and then now more and more I feel it. It's in me, and more I feel it's not me. Like
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Very, very nice. This is the thing. This is what is the true taste of like it's a very correct report of the true light. In this true light, there are two, three things that I noticed. Like in a like on a light note, I'm saying like this that one is that you are very, very, very joyful always when when you're talking about it. Very blissful life. Okay, deepest possible contentment is here. And also, you are very illogical when you are speaking. No? You are not logical at all. Like it just doesn't fit in the normal expressions anymore. You were beamed. What does it mean? Like some alien ship beamed at you or something. But it is so true actually because what happens in this light of truth, the duality is kind of disappearing. And the truth is appearing. No? This is that blessedness, this is the grace. Miriam, this is the grace on you. You are an example of grace in a way, meaning of receiving the grace and continued receiving the grace also of God. No? Because what else can guide, show the truth? Because in the shadow means when there is a less light of the grace, that's where sense of duality, this and that happens. No? Like dream happens basically. Not that any of it is real. That's why fixing any of it is not really going to ultimately help. Serving, using even the dream for the higher truth is what is going to help. You see? So it's amazing what you are saying is very true, very beautiful. Like you have developed taste for light of truth, grace of God more, and you are liking it so much that I'm there, but I'm not there. Like I'm less and less there. It takes so much courage actually and process in a way, internal process that you have completed in a way. Because otherwise, what we call mind comes. What is mind? From where it comes? It is just that process of mind has not been completed yet. No? Because mind may come or may not come, but who is there to attend it? You are there to attend it or not. But when you have finished that course of mind, that course of stable clarity, now whatever kind of mind comes, you will not attend it. No? You see, so this seems to be like a case for you also that you have completed quite a lot. But never underestimate the power of mind also. Always, remain alert.
Rajee, I have the best tour guide to make sure that thank you so much for your guidance and actually if I want to keep something in the mind in the knowledge, then it's just to not ever leave your side. If something has to be in the mind, then let it be.
Thank you. Your mind is good mind then, because our mind is good mind only when it is bringing or supporting us in every way for bringing happiness, joy, light of truth, light of God. No? Is it not? Otherwise, whatever we do through the mind, we end up with suffering only, isn't it? Has anybody noticed? Has anyone of you noticed this all? Because once you notice this, like clearly, you will be free from mind. You are not free from mind mainly because you still feel that no, It just was an accident. It was other people's mistake. Situations were not good. Life circumstances were not good. I was just dull that day. You know. No, 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 not really. It's going to be. It's 100% sure. The suffering through the doings of the mind are guaranteed. You know, in this very method. Like that. And here, in this grace of God, many things are not nice, maybe. Like things are not, like they are not all shining and beautiful and everything is flowered. No, there is mud also, actually. But somehow you feel so happy, actually. You feel so happy, like, oh my God, it's a real thing. I'm not thinking about it. We don't see the difference between thinking and living the existence. We have been just thinking, now you are living. Even to live the mud. Let's say this body is the most outer layer of our existence. Even to live this body and the breath, it is so divine, actually. You know, it is beautiful. Thank you. As you correctly said, we are kind of singing this song together, no? Of Diwali celebration today. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Rajee. And there is somebody from YouTube who also wants to sing along. I will just read her message. It's from Maria Hatchik. She is writing, "Thank you for your light bringing in the world, so needed."
Thank you. Thank you, Maria. Very well. God bless you always. We need this light of God, light of my Guru. No? We need this light to be guided in a way. No? Because practices and everything else will for sure help in different times, different ways. But ultimately, what sets us free is this light of truth. And all those practices are more of a preparation. Like they are heating up in a way, warming up our energy, increasing the temperature in a way of our consciousness in a way, so that we can bear the fire of truth. This is the fire of truth. This is the light of God, which basically ultimately makes us free in such a way that somehow you will have to learn to kind of not smile sometime in some occasions, because in the practical life it is necessary to not smile. Like learning to be serious. But somehow, it's just bubbling out of you, like flowing out, joy flowing out of you always. Like love for everyone is kind of flowing out of you always. Like, thank you, Maria. Thank you. God bless you. Happy Diwali.
Namaste, Rajee. Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali, beloved.
And happy Diwali to GOC team also. The ones are here and online. Thank you for creating all this. If I can say, this is the best Diwali. This is the best Diwali I've ever been part of. On a personal level, yes, in childhood I used to really enjoy with when my grandmother used to, family, she used to do those. So I used to enjoy watching that, but this is, we have no words. I have a funny metaphor about created today morning. If I can share this.
Created?
Like got created today
Got
morning.
created.
So, we eat almonds and all these things. So, a night before we soak them in water. So today morning when I was just taking them off, like peeling the layer, the skin, I just felt that this is like knowledge or memory being peeled off, and it's so important. Sometimes, we are casual that, okay, a little bit and it's fine. But no, it's the importance of it the value of it to take it completely,
Completely.
clear
How
of
amazing.
that.
It's a very, very good one actually. Because I don't know how many of you know this, but let's say particularly almonds, we soak in water night before, and then in the morning, then we peel off the cover of it, which is not found like considered as good, something good, and that is the knowledge and something else you said, knowledge and memory, knowledge and memory, and it must be complete because sometimes it is left little bit. This left little bit troubles a lot actually. Very, very correct. What you're saying is very, very correct. It troubles so much more than you can imagine. Because it is a complete mismatch. Complete, like a very bad mismatch in a way. Going to bring so much struggle. That's where souls feel that I want to be completely free from the old now. No? That's what they mean when they say, no, I want to be completely free from the old now. Because even just a little bit of memory and, knowledge is there. Knowledge, basically memory. Knowledge is ultimately nothing about but the memory. Memory of knowing, imprinted in the mind. Like when it was lived, could be alive, but not now anymore. So in one sense, what we call our self-knowledge, is nothing but a fixation of self-knowing, which creates a sense that there is a fixed individual self. However, the Lord is the only self in reality, in every one of us. I feel privileged to be able to speak the words like this, that my Lord. No? Because this body mind, this individual consciousness, this is the best it can do. It cannot do better than this. Only it can be a devotee to God. This is the best it can do. It cannot do better than that. This is the maximum it has attained now. Because it is after all nothing but a form. No? Thank you, beloved. Very nice.
Then sometime back I was laughing and I was telling to myself, this is just a pointing. Don't make it like an OCD for you that tomorrow you start focusing on that.
That's true. That's true. Actually, this is also one of the ways I feel the light of God or life flow is challenging us. No? Fixation. Because after all, OCD is nothing but memory or not? Yeah. Like in the beginning, let's say, when the soul start waking up, no? It's just a imaginary story I'm telling you, okay? But it can give us something. That in the beginning, when the soul is started waking up, the soul says to God that, okay, what all I will be able to save now that I am waking up, no, in your light of you. Initially, God never says anything. At some point, God says, and you know what He says? He says nothing. You will be able to save nothing. You will not be able to save even yourself, He says. Because even you are not real. Even the soul is not real. Only the Supreme Soul is real. So that's the magic of self-wonder, which I am trying to bring in every one of you in your heart, that if you can start living the self-wonder, it's a process internal, it's just going to refine and purify your self-knowing. And that at some point you will know that there is no soul really. There is only that alone who lives in every heart, and the mind will still create the sense of individual. Interactions with others and everything will continue in that way. But you will know none of it is not true. It's not true. So thank you, Ji. Thank you. Very, very good.
Earlier you had mentioned about prisoner of love, and I just felt I could be wrong, that God is also the prisoner of love, because we are God's creation.
True, it's true. Because imprisonment cannot happen alone, no? There have to be two for it. And this is the thing. If you have started sensing this, then the respect and the value for this divine play will be much more now, as it is, and we will just learn how to get into it and make best use of it. The I which is suffering from life is not real, ever. The I which is celebrating in life is much more real in the sense that it is part of the plan of God. Right. That's why anybody who is attached to suffering, they are more attached to the false sense of self. Those who are more connected or giving value to joy, openness, to flowering, to this divine fragrance, freshness, are more connecting to that sense of individual, which is actually part of the plan of God, in which God has divided himself into two. Yeah. So in the form of soul, it is God who has imprisoned himself. Right. But it's not for God it is not a problem. For whom it is a problem? That's for what we have self-inquiry. Question who I am, who says that it's a problem for me. Who are you? What is your, in Hindi we say na satta. आपकी सत्ता क्या है? सत्य क्या है? What is your reality? What is your core of this I which suffers from this life? And you will be surprised, it has no base, no satta, no satya, no reality of it. But who is here, whose reality is really the one who is here, is all game. Is all for this divine game. It may sound really little bit of difficult pill to swallow, bitter pill to swallow, that the sufferer is false and so is the suffering. Joy is true and so is the experiencer of it. So that's why one day we are going to choose joy, just this much. Because there is no suffering in the sense that life is producing. It is the sufferer is producing. And again it may sound like, what are you saying? I am suffering, how can I produce? There are some things. Let's leave some things for a working day. Today is not a working day anyway. Thank you. Today is a celebration day. No? My Guru, my Lord is sharing their light with us, so let us just enjoy. Yatri, you want to say something?
Namaste, Rajee.
Namaste.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Very happy Diwali to you and all present here.
Happy Diwali, beloved.
I would like to request you. Can I read some passages from one letter to you?
Yeah. Go ahead.
It is written by Einstein to Planck, and it is like this. In the halls of science, there are many rooms, and the people who live in them are of various kinds. And the motives that lead them to these places are also diverse. Some people love science because it gives them a sense of intellectual pleasure beyond the ordinary, making science their own special form of entertainment where they seek lively experiences and the satisfaction of lofty aspirations. In this temple, there are also many others who offer their mental products to the altar for purely practical reasons. If an angel of Lord were to drive all those belonging to these two categories out of the temple, the number of people gathered there would certainly decrease. But there would still be some people left, including the ancients and the contemporaries. One of these is Planck, and that's why we admire him. Then it goes further. I am skipping several lines and paragraphs. One of the strongest motives for people to turn to art and science is to escape the unpleasant vulgarity and hopelessness of daily life, and to break free from the constraints of their own capricious desires. A cultivated person always longs to escape the personal world and enter the world of objective perception and thought. This desire is like the desire of a people in a noisy city to escape the crowded environment and enjoy a life of quietness on the mountains, where, through the clear and pure air, they can freely gaze and be intoxicated by the tranquil scenery that seems to be designed for eternity. In addition to this negative motivation, there is also a positive one. People always want to draw a simplified and easily understandable image of the world in the most appropriate way, so they try to replace the world of experience with their own world system and conquer it. This is what painters, poets, speculative philosophers, and natural scientists do. They all do it in their own way. Each person uses their world system and its components as a fulcrum of their emotional life in order to find peace and stability in the limited scope of their personal experience. And in the last para, the longing to behold this pre-established harmony is the source of the inexhaustible patience and perseverance with which Planck has devoted himself, as we see, to the most general problems of our science, refusing to let himself be diverted to more grateful and more easily attained ends. I have often heard colleagues try to attribute this attitude of his to extraordinary willpower and discipline, wrongly in my opinion. The state of mind which enables a man to do work of this kind is akin to that of a religious worshipper or the lover. The daily effort comes from no deliberate intention or program, but straight from the heart. There he sits, our beloved Planck, and smiles inside himself at my childish playing about with the lantern of Diogenes. Our affection for him needs no threadbare explanation. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This is to you and masters present here, Osho and Guruji, and all people present here, and to everybody. Very, very happy Diwali. And particularly it is like these two persons about whom I read, they worked related to light, and today is Festival of Light, and I mean phenomenal light and non-phenomenal light, about which this satsang is all about. So thank you very much, Rajee. Thank you of your initiative to hold this satsang today.
Wow.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you. Very, very nice. Very beautiful, actually. I enjoyed this whole thing. Very, very nice. There's the region that I'm saying that longing is essential. We cannot get anything out of life if we don't connect to our longing. No? And this is what Einstein is saying also, that all the scientists, all the great people who have attained anything, and tirelessly they have been working every day, not really from some so-called willpower or something like this. No, all that comes from the longing, from the heart. No? Like they have some kind of inspiration coming from there continuously. No? Though that inspiration is present in every heart also. It's not like some hearts only. That's what I'm saying. That's a little bit different here. No? Connect to your heart, and you will get to that longing which want to unfold in a way. No? Which want to through which that this emptiness of life, this pure being of life, want to do something with this life. No? Which is not really ultimate attainment for the pure being. It is merely a divine play. No? Because that being of life which is playing as a working as a scientist or anyone else is already complete and always complete, and will not become more complete by discovering these things. That's why it is called. It's like it's play. It's a divine play. The being is playing with itself. No? It's like this. It's that. The same being appears as the nature also, existence also, which the scientists are exploring. That's why science cannot know that complete truth, because complete truth is what lies in oneness, in love. Through love and oneness only complete truth can be known, no? And lived. The perceiver is perceived. The experiencer and the experienced are not two. But this cannot be known through the mind, since its endpoint, howsoever pure, clear it is. Oh, thank you. It's very, very nice. I think this meeting is going very well, and looks like very nice time to end this meeting soon now. If somebody want to say something in the end, you can say, then we will end now. No? Very, very happy, beautiful to be, to live this truth with all of you like this. Yeah, Ella?
Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali, beloved.
She just wanted to share that it looked like today the meeting is even more full of light than before. I feel that this heavy rain of light is showering on us continuously, and this is so beautiful to feel, or I don't know, to be under this rain without any umbrella. And I feel that we are so blessed that we have this time when we can be fully open for this beautiful opportunity of shining rain, and to not spend the time in the darkness, to not spend the time in misunderstanding, to not spend the time in pretending, but be here today, be open, and live this. And I feel this is the best moment which we can get, the best gift for us which we can get, and the best choice which we could do, and the best time where we can be. I'm very, very grateful to you for this beautiful knowledge or understanding or time or moment or opportunity, or I don't know how to call it, but I feel I'm so blessed to be right now here. Thank you so much for this choice for me. Thank you, beloved. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. You are truly blessed that you are being guided by the light of truth, and you are appreciating the light of truth. But I feel by this standard there is no one who is not blessed actually. Everyone is blessed actually. Everyone. It's just that we have to figure out. This figure out is what is clarity. Figure out. Like as if there is something in the mind that is keeping us in the search, that we remain a seeker continuously, that we don't live what is already given. No? Life is all about living what is given, not necessarily the circumstances or things outside of ourselves, but mainly inside, what is inside us. No? And this light of truth is guiding you to live what is given. Like the person state says, I have so less capacity of thinking, capacity of feeling, capacity of talking, working with people or anything like this in life, or I am so weak or small. No? But God says, no, you are not. Then God gives you courage, strength from inside, and God makes your life difficult also from outside. A perfect match to open the strength of your soul, to remove the doubt, the fear, the sense that I am limited, that weak. That's why I feel every one of us in our own capacity, whatever capacity we have, interest, whatever interest we have, our connection with truth, whatever connection we have with truth, within that capacity, every one of us, the best option is to utilize today, utilizing present. This is our best option really, isn't it? Because what else can be done? Where we will do anything? Is there any other place or time where we can do something? No. Today, present moment, always, every day, not just today only. You see what I'm saying? So we are blessed. Every one of us is blessed. We just have to learn to utilize it, and that's why I propose to connect to our longing in our heart, in our soul, so that we become more central in a way, so that we don't feel diverted or distracted by the thoughts and feelings which keep coming in the mind, which are consuming most of, like 99% of our energy is being consumed by thoughts and feelings which are coming in the mind. 99% of our energy. And the remaining energy that we have is for, making any choices, let's say decisions, practical life decisions included, personal life, like, individual relations and everything. All of that is just played in just 1% of our energy. Now, how much energy will be left for sadhana or anything? But those who are wise can utilize this 1% to get more out of this 99% free. So we can utilize, this is what is sadhana, to utilize 1% that we have to work in such a way that we get more out of this 99%, which will join you in this 1%. And your 1% will increase now to 2%, 3%, 4%, like this. You see? This is what is stable clarity. This is what is centeredness, like a magnet that starts pulling more and more energy from the mind into you. Also, yeah. So if Mila, you as you are living the fullness of this moment, as you are living the completion of truth, it includes this joy of being. It includes the light of grace of God also. But also it includes the challenges at the body-mind level also. Challenges of the practical life also. But they are not bitter anymore now. In this light, they are not bitter anymore. They are just challenging, but not bitter. Yeah. They could be more challenging than before, but now somehow you don't feel that kind of disconnect from God, from source of life, that you start feeling fear. fear mainly comes from the disconnect from source of life. No? When we feel that connection with the source of life, with God, fear cannot come in you. It is mainly the fear which manifests in the form of different negative feelings inside us. No? It is just the one single thing appearing as different things. This feeling, that feeling, all of them are just one single thing, fear. No? Meaning from the core when it comes like. Superficially things may happen which may appear as negative or positive, but anything fundamentally negative is coming from the fear only. No? So which is not here now, and that basically makes all the struggle much lighter. Like a struggle in the play more than a struggle in the real life now. No? So it's very beautiful. Thank you. I think it's very good time that we end this meeting now. It was very nice meeting all of you. God may always bless you. And I wish all of you once again that this day of Diwali may bring the light of God, light of truth in your heart, in your being, in your life, so that you can see really the clear picture of what is what. Because when we are not seeing clearly what is what, we are depending on the limited and partial knowledge of the mind, that we get distracted and misguided. So, thank you.